We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out.
Rodgers
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Green Bay.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Man, I got you. He's coming.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He sets up the screen to Jones. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
This is taken at about the 14. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, that was dangerous.
Mayfield's
threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It leads to
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On the screen, Bernard. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
No. 58. Go to 50. Here I come.
Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a Packer first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Rodgers with
it's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down, Packers.
He's crashing.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers on the move to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Caught left side by Funchess.
Rodgers
and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
On the run for
a gain of 3, second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
On the
goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. For the left hash should be a fairly easy one here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
8 yards on the pickup
for the right play.
2nd and 2.
That too.
At the
and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, Give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Bernard, the ball
Call it
carrier.
a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Some of these play calls,
A gain of 1.
I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Flushed out right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Aaron Jones,
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Running for it. Here's Chubb. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Hey, tight. Kill. Back. Alert.
They'll run with Chubb. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle
that play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones
It's a
not
gain
have the
of
balls
10.
go through goalposts.
First down, Packers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
38-yard line.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
On the pickup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defense wins championships, baby. Mike,
Now Rodgers. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 23 yards the pickup there.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying it out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete to
the Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Aaron Jones.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The quick slant caught.
Rodgers.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers pass.
Jamal Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Packers 10, Browns 7.
The kickoff team on the field now, as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Ross, complete.
Mayfield's pass, complete to John Ross. A gain of 2 on the play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Mayfield off the play fake. Looking deep for Hilton. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it looked scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Lose the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
And we'll see if they can disrupt it here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They run. Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
With the give to Nick
Chubb. I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Packers 23-yard line.
In your face.
Chubb. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers 17. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They run it again with Chubb. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At the 11-yard
Inside
line.
4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
I smell alert, 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 alert. I smell fear in that offense. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
3rd and 1.
Now Bernard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Giovanni
Bernard. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Aaron Jones,
because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Jones. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Rodgers now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Rodgers pass.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 44-yard line.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. And out of bounds on the other
Rodgers
side of midfield at the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Let me bring you 55, Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right.
Lights,
Rodgers
camera, action, showtime, baby.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. I got you, punk.
Check 24. Check 24.
Regular.
Following the interception, Mayfield rolling to his right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The end of the 3rd quarter.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
By the Packers.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The drive starts with a completion left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Devontae Adams, 37 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
24,
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively. They know what the mission is. They've got to force a punt here if they want to have a chance to win the game.
They absolutely do. Steps 1 and 2 done. Now they need this 3rd step. The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Now Chubb. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The ball carrier.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Chubb on the carry.
A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let go!
Back to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Rodgers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
13 yards.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Crosby with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last shot for Mayfield here. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
20.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Green Bay, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You